So you guys know how about a year-ish, maybe 2 years ago, I did the video titled "What Have I Been Playing?" Completely copying Scott the Wise, just to let you guys know. I wanted to do another one of those, but then I realized I play the same thing every day. It's just more Mario Kart. That's boring. And then I realized my bread and butter, Letterboxd. What have I been watching? I've kind of had the idea of going away with the non-2020. I guess this year would be 6. I first watched in 2026. I don't want to do that anymore. Last year's was 3 hours long and nobody freaking cares cuz nobody's going to watch a 3-hour long video even if they were split up. So, let's do this instead. Let's go through everything I've been watching this year. Just for now. We're in May. I don't know. We'll do like maybe 3 of these a year just for fun. I guess we'll go back until January. I'll just kind of talk about what we've been watching and why I've been watching it. So May, we've been in May for like 5 minutes. I've watched 4 movies. Let's talk about them. So I just finished The Princess Diaries. Let me explain. So I've been recommended this movie for a very long time now, and I never got around to watching it. And I gave in and watched it, and it was really good. It was actually a really good movie because something I noticed while watching is like this movie cares about its story. More movies don't like more movies should care about the story. This movie actually cares about what it's talking about, and it's lovely. It's a lovely movie. I love this movie so much. Like, not only is Anne Hathaway giving a stellar performance as always, like Julie Andrews is amazing in this movie. This movie's amazing. Okay, I love this. I love The Princess Diaries. Yeah, I said it. And then yesterday I watched 3 movies somehow. The first movie I watched that day was This Is Spinal Tap, which is a less than 90-minute movie, and I was able to watch it easily within like one class period that I didn't do anything in. And it was a good movie. It was a funny movie. That's kind of all it is. Rob Reiner really hit it out of the park with his first movie, and it was great. I love it. The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly is obviously one of the best movies of all time, and I would certainly agree. Go read my review on it if you want more information about the story that comes with this. My watch of this movie, phenomenal movie. I love this movie so much now. And then when me and my dad watched Argo that night, which is a movie about making a fake movie, and it's amazing. All 3 of these movies are rated R, so just be aware. Just that go do some research before you watch all these. In April, we didn't watch too much, but we watched a good amount of good stuff. I guess we'll go backwards here. I watched Jack by Francis Ford Coppola. I don't know how you say his name. How do you say his name? Let's look it up. All right, let's see.
Francis Ford Coppola.
Is that really how you... Coppola. Jack by Francis Ford Coppola. I really hope I'm saying that right. Someone's gonna be in my comments just mad. It's not good. I really wanted to give it a 2 out of 10, but honestly, it kind of had a sweet ending. I didn't hate the ending, but there's some really bad stuff in here. Like it's bad. Like it does not live up to the name that is Jack, which is my name. I watched Michael. I don't want to go too far into detail here because I'm going to talk about this. I'm still going to do the end of the year rankings. I'm still going to do that. Don't worry about that. But yeah, I watched Michael. I rewatched Tangled with Braxton because I found out he never seen it, and so we watched it. We started it like at 9 p.m. and got like an hour in, and I said, "I'm tired. I'm going to bed. You're going to bed too." So we had to stop and finish in the morning. I watched the movie Gran Torino. Fantastic movie. I loved this. This is my first Clint Eastwood movie. I got a text. First Clint Eastwood movie. He was phenomenal in this one. I should probably stop going into so much detail with all these movies. I rewatched Back to the Future. And, okay, I didn't actually log my rewatch of Back to the Future 2, but I did rewatch it, and then Back to the Future 3 is down here. So, yeah, I rewatched those movies. Watch Hacksaw Ridge. Great war movie. I don't usually go for them, but this was really good. I rewatched Ferris Bueller's Day Off in theaters. That was a really cool experience. I still love this movie. I watched Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Yeah, I mean, that's been one we wanted to get around to for a very long time, and it was good. We watched Evan Almighty because it's still peak. I watched a movie called Going in Style, and it does not have good reviews, but I loved it. I loved this movie so much. I don't know why I watched it. I think I was just bored one day on Netflix. I thought this was fun. Rewatched Grown Ups. I love Grown Ups now. I did before. Love it even more now. Great movie. I rewatched the Mario Galaxy movie. I've watched it for the first time here. I rewatched it because I just got back from a trip, and I was tired, and I wanted to go do something, so I rewatched this movie. And I actually liked it a lot more on the rewatch. It was better. I laughed a little more with jokes. Rewatched Whiplash. Fantastic movie still. I think. Well, I don't know. I keep saying like I rewatched Whiplash. Well, I watched Whiplash for the first time in like January, so there's that. I watched Dead Poet Society. This is another one that has been recommended too, and I thought I should get around to it. It's a very good movie. Made me cry a little bit. I watched it in school. I probably should not have cried, but I did. Rewatched Grown Ups 2. I rewatched that one first for some reason. I don't know. Still fine. Watched Smart Guys for the first time. This right here, this was a trip I went on from the 1st of April to the 4th, I think. Yeah, I watched Juno on the way home, and I watched Five Nights at Freddy's 2 on the way home. This was the trip home. This one was definitely better. I watched it because I found out it was a Best Picture nominee, and I want to see if it was good. It was good. It's also very weird. And this movie like came to Peacock like yesterday or the 3rd, so I decided I should watch it. And it ended. The movie just kind of ends. It's weird. I watched 27 Dresses while we were there because I asked my mom if she's seen it, and so we watched it there. They had a DVD copy at the Airbnb we stayed at, so we watched it there. It was a good movie. This was also one that was recommended to me. Yeah, great movie. Great movie. I watched Saving Private Ryan. How did we get here? I watched Saving Private Ryan on my phone on the way, and yeah, it's obviously like perfect. It's an amazing movie. I just find it funny that like on the like one trip I've watched all these movies, and like I ended the movie like marathon I watched with Juno and 27 Dresses, and I watched Saving Private Ryan the same day. Yeah, obviously it's great. So we started off by going to one place and then go to the other. So this was on the way to the other place. But on the way, I watched Good Will Hunting, which is amazing. I love this movie. And then when we got to the hotel, I watched Social Network because that's been a movie I've been wanting to watch for a long time. And it like got added to Paramount Plus that day. So I was like, I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna do that, obviously. And they were both like, this was like the best day for watching movies ever. Like this whole week was like really good. All right, March. I rewatched Father of the Bride Part 2. Again, I didn't watch it until early this year, so there's a lot of rewatching in the same year going on. I watched it at, good lord. I rewatched it at my grandparents' house with my cousins. Yeah, I still liked it. I watched Sinners for the first time, and Sinners is a great movie. I loved it. Uh, I mean, it's like the most popular movie of that year. So, like, I'm sure you've heard. If you want to hear more about it, go find someone else. I'm not. I don't know. I watched the Pout Pout Fish in theaters with Braxton. It's very bad. It doesn't get the luxury of it having a 1 out of 10, but it's very bad. I watched The Mummy, because it was good. It was a really good movie. I like The Mummy. I watched The Devil Wears Prada. That was a big gap. I didn't watch anything. Jeez. I watched The Devil Wears Prada. I'm actually gonna go see The Devil Wears Prada 2 later today, way after this, or way before this video comes out. Yeah, Devil Wears Prada. It's a great movie. Love it. I watched Project Hail Mary in theaters. Fantastic movie. Best movie I've seen all year. It's amazing. I love it, but I can't really talk about it too much here. I watched Flipped by Rob Reiner because I was in that kind of mood today, I guess. I watched Red Notice because this is my cousin's favorite movie of all time, and I hated it. It's not good at all. I give it a 3 out of 10. Watched The Bucket List by Rob Reiner. Where'd it go? Right down here. I thought it was good. I don't know. There's some issues with it. I did cry a lot. I did cry. I didn't though. It was bad. I did cry a lot. I watched and loved The Martian, which is insane because this is the movie that I tried to watch when I was like 10 or 11, and I did not like it. I thought it was boring, but now I really liked it. It was really good. I watched The Shawshank Redemption, which I obviously loved. Like that's in like my top 10 movies of all time now, so that's great. I watched Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. It was fine. I watched both Anacondas. I watched the original, and then I went to go see the new one in theaters because it was in there for some reason. But yeah, this movie sucks. This movie was actually pretty okay. I watched Ghostbusters Afterlife though. That's a good one. Or not good, but it's enjoyable. I don't know. I like Ghostbusters. I watched Mamma Mia. Recommended it. Loved it. It was a great movie. Great musical. I rewatched both Pirates of the Caribbean and Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade in the same day. And I actually really liked Indiana Jones a lot more on rewatch. Pirates kind of stayed the same for me, but this one I gave it 5 stars. I love this movie now. Watched Hamnet for the Oscar season. Loved it. Best movie last year. I watched Gladiator. This was like a day after my birthday. My dad was like, "Oh, let's watch an R-rated movie." There you go. Gladiator. Loved Gladiator. Loved Gladiator. That's a great movie. I watched Hoppers in theaters. This is for my birthday. Yeah, I went with my buddy. We liked it. It was really good. I watched the short film 2081 for English class. I actually missed the day we watched it in class, and I got to rewatch it on my phone. So yeah, it's okay, I guess. I don't know why I gave it a 7 out of 10. I really don't know why. I did not actually rewatch Megamind versus the Doom Syndicate. I gave it a 1 out of 10 though because it was like its anniversary for like 2 years. Yeah, 2-year anniversary. F that movie. All right, let's go older here. And then on the 1st of March, I actually did rewatch the entirety of 10 Things I Hate About You. Still one of my favorite movies of all time. I still love this movie. I still think it's really smart with its writing. It was just honestly weird to say about a movie with some of these lines in it, but like I love that movie. I love this movie to death. I rewatched Up with Braxton, and I liked it a lot more. I do think it's still incredibly overrated. Don't get me wrong; it is incredibly overrated, but I liked it a lot more now. It still did. It made me cry a little bit. I watched Casablanca for the first time. Obviously, it was fantastic. And then I watched The Perks of Being a Wallflower, which kind of had me in a trance, and I couldn't give it anything else, but it's like 10 out of 10. But I love that movie. That also made me cry. This is the month of crying. It was Valentine's Day. I watched a lot of romances. I'm so alone. I watched A Man Called Otto. Great Tom Hanks performance. One of his best, honestly. I love this movie. Kind of reminds me of, I mean, Gran Torino kind of reminded me of this one, but I think Gran Torino did a bit better. License to Wed had Robin Williams and John Krasinski and Brian Baumgartner and Angela Kinsley. I'm sorry, I get those two mixed up all the time. And I liked it a lot more than the reviews say it was. Maybe because it's John freaking Krasinski. Why is there just a stool by my desk? I don't know. I'm gonna grab onto it though. Watch Goat in theaters. I'm not really gonna go into details about that. I watched Forever Green, the Oscar-nominated short film. That's the only Oscar-nominated short film, animated short film I actually saw. I thought it was good. I don't know, kind of cute, kind of empty though. Speaking of empty, I watched All the Empty Rooms, which yeah, made me cry. So there you go. These are kind of hard to rank alongside these movies, so I just give this one a 7, this one a 10. I don't know. If I was gonna actually rank it based on like how good the editing was, I guess I don't know, give it like a 7 or 8. I don't really care. I watched Crazy Stupid Love because it was on Netflix and I thought I should. I don't know. Like that scene where they're all fighting is legit one of the greatest movie scenes I've ever seen. It's so much fun. So yeah, watch Father of the Bride, both of them. This one's definitely better. Watch this one for the first time. But yeah, these movies are great. I love these. I watched the Broadway musical Newsies, which is great. And then I finished this one. I started it like a year ago and I forgot about it, so I finished it. Then I thought it was okay, but this one's definitely better. I watched the original short Whiplash, directed by Damien Chazelle. It's a great short for sure. Like J.K. Simmons is still giving it his all, but like I don't know, the guy who plays him or Neiman is bad. I watched Hairspray for the first time. The movie. I love it. I listen to those songs all the time. I rewatched Ace Ventura. Still a great movie. Still definitely amazing. I watched Pirates of the Caribbean: Dead Man Tell No Tales. It was bad. I watched Grease. I love Grease. I don't care. I don't care how bad bad some of the lyrics are. I love Grease. I watched the Muppet Show special. I mean, that's not going to be a part of the movie ranking. I'm just going to talk about it. I loved it. I thought it was really, really great. I wish it was longer. It was amazing. I wish it was just like a new movie. Like, honestly, that'd be awesome to get a new Muppets movie. Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger Tides I watched. It is the Crystal Skull of the Pirates franchise. I don't think I need to elaborate on that. And then finally, we have January here, where I watched Zootopia 2 in theaters because I had a free ticket, and I went with my friend to go see it, and we both liked it. I rewatched Zootopia that day just because. I watched Whiplash for the first time the day before, loved it, and then I watched The King of Comedy by Martin Scorsese. I loved that one too. So this was really a really good day for movie watching. Along Came Polly. I watched. I was going to watch. What was it called? The Gorge with Miles Teller and Anya Taylor-Joy in it. I watched like the first 15 minutes and got bored, so I decided to watch just like a fun movie like this. So that was The Lost Bus. It was an Oscar-nominated movie I watched with my dad, and I loved it. I thought it was really great. A lot of people didn't, but I thought it was great. Springsteen, Deliver Me From Nowhere was a 2025 release I thought I should watch, so I did, and it's fine. Yeah, it's a fine biopic. I used to say biopic. I don't know. I think I heard that once and just started saying it, but it's biopic. I watched Avatar: The Way of Water. It was a good movie. I think it's better than the first one, but yeah. I watched Little Fuckers. And I don't know. I enjoyed it a lot more than a 5 out of 10, but it has to go a 5 out of 10. I watched Big for the first time. Tom Hanks' first Oscar-nominated movie, and he was in fact great in this movie. Yeah, it was a good movie. I watched Fly Me to the Moon with my dad, and it was good. I guess I don't know like big complaints about it. I watched this Quentin Tarantino Fortnite movie. I don't know. I watched The Great Gatsby without reading the book because I heard that in my English class later in the semester we're going to watch it. I don't know why I decided to be a smart aleck and watch it by myself. So there you go. I'll know what's happening because, watching movies on a school projector is never good. People meet on vacation. Not going to go too much in detail about it, but I liked it. I did not rewatch K-Pop Demon Hunters. I gave my opinion on it for the second time after the Golden Globes because I do think, okay, I'm going to say something like a hot take. I do think it deserved the Oscar. I don't love it. Like, if it was between this and Zootopia 2, I like Zootopia 2 more, but I do think this deserved it. Like, this is a feat of animation. It looks amazing. It sounds amazing. It is a good animated movie. It's just not for me. I thought Zootopia 2 was better. I watched A Few Good Men by Rob Reiner with my dad. It's amazing. I love it. Go watch this one. Jerry and Marge Go Large was a movie with Rainn Wilson in it, and so I watched it like the day I saw the short. So, yeah. The Wedding Singer is an Adam Sandler movie that I love. I love this movie so much. Cool Hand Luke is a movie my grandfather wanted me to watch, so I bought the DVD and I watched it, and it was good. I watched Tron Legacy because I was fully planning on watching Tron Ares for the 2025 ranking. I could not finish that movie. I had to stop watching it. It was bad. I rewatched Lilo and Stitch during Christmas with my dad's side of the family. It's still amazing. I still love this movie. We watched The Reluctant Dragon because they really wanted to watch it, and I thought it's only like 74 minutes. I'll just watch it with them, and it was fine. A little racist, but And then I did not rewatch Twilight New Moon. Obviously, I just wanted to give my new thoughts of giving it a 1 out of 10. I'll just go through the rest of them here. I guess we'll finish off this page. Chicken Run Train Dreams drop Snow White LAO Apollo 13. All right, that's what I've been watching. If you want, let me know what you guys been watching in the comments. I'll read them below. Go right now. Right now, you can go right there. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.